trying to get the sun. The sun is fighting against us. Yay, we're live. Hello, everyone.
Greetings, people of Earth.
The sun is kind of fighting against us right now because I have a window right there. Sorry about this. This is our first live on YouTube. Can everyone hear us okay?
That's for you.
What's this for?
More of this.
Oh, my.
The last 2 pieces right here.
And where is the rest of it?
Big one right
Okay. Yes, the first one. I have to run and get some bubble wrap really quick because I have to cut bubble wrap for you guys' packages.
We got 6. Not too shabby. Wait for a few more folks to get on.
Okay, all right, we're here. Anyhow. So this is our first YouTube live. We're hoping it won't be our last. Looks like we have 2 viewers, I guess. I need to figure out how to share this
on
the page. Ooh, I think I just did. So, share to Facebook. Hold on 1 second.
Yeah, because they won't jump on unless they know about it.
Share to group. There we go. And post. And we are shared. Close. All right. Okay. So.
I think I might get my full body in there.
Yes, I can see the comments. Sean, yes, Justin is packing pins. I see all your comments, Sean. That's so cool. So we wanted to do our first Facebook Live and try our best to.
Why am I front and center?
Because whenever I turn it this way, the light right there is hitting and giving a really bad glare. Yep, I hear the ding. Let me turn off that part so you don't hear. Okay, so this has been a wild and crazy journey. I don't know what that was. No, that's funny. Remind me tomorrow. This laptop has not been touched since we got the supercomputer that is in the office, and it just now asked, do you want to restart and update this computer? No, I do not. So I am cutting bubble wrap for everyone's stuff. Yes.
Is that customer?
Miss Green, yes. Mm-hmm. Sorry, yes. Anyhow, where was my train of thought? Hi, Antoinette. Hi, Amy. So this is going to be a instructional how-to video, mainly, and then just, a chit-chat while we work on everyone's packages. Justin has been working on packages for a couple of hours now.
Yeah. Now.
If anyone has any input, hi Tanya, on how doing shipping would be so much easier, we are open to suggestions.
Shipping is already easy.
It is? But why does it take you hours to do?
Because you have a lot of customers. Donna doesn't understand. Shipping is easy. It really is. It's just consuming of time consuming, because there's a lot of it to do.
Yes. Hey, Melody. Hey,
I'm out of
B.
bubble wrap. I need some bubble
I'm
wrap.
working on bubble wrap right
Yeah,
now.
one time finish this out.
Here you go. So, instructional how-to. We'll start with, drum roll, please. How to order pins.
Well, and before we go too far into anything,
Okay, he wants to stop already.
I'd like to let everybody know, including Donna, that I'm working on. I haven't showed you this yet. I think you might like to see it. I'm working on a flow chart.
We are totally unprepared.
That's okay. I want you to see about it. I'm gonna show them too.
Here's a flow chart. Let's see. Yes, it is a good thing. I'm not the queen of pins. I'm really not. There are others out there that are better than I am.
See, look, flow chart.
Uh-huh. Okay.
I've been building it while I've been at work on my
Aw.
breaks. So
He's
when I get
making a
this
flow
released,
chart. Look at the, well, you can't see the flow chart.
it's too bright.
It's too bright. It's too bright.
Okay, never mind.
It doesn't work.
I'll show you later.
That's funny.
What?
They're all saying that I am the queen of pins, and I don't agree with it. I think that there are other turners out there just as good, if not better, than I am.
What they're referring to is they are male, so they are kings.
Oh,
You're
yeah,
a
they're
queen.
kings. But there's a lot of women turners out there, too, babe.
But they are literally calling them not as good.
Yeah, but they are.
They are pretty good. In all honesty, there's a lot of turners out there who probably do just as well as Donna.
So one of the things that I have noticed is that I've had people tell me about is that some other businesses have different ways of dealing with their customers, and some of those ways are kind of shocking to me, anyhow. But hey, they're still in business, and whatever works for them works for them. As y'all saw, I put the post yesterday, about how to do my custom orders, how many to do, how often to do them, so on and so forth. Hi, Christy. Thank you, B. So now that I think, I'm not going to jinx myself, I think I have an assistant that is reliable for the most part. So far. She has been here pretty much every day since she started, aside from one day she took off. Well, no, 2 days. I think she's taken off 2 days. One and a half days. Anyhow, so having her with me, I am able to work easier, more efficient, blah, blah, blah. So I'm actually starting to be able to turn more pins than I'm used to, and I can get through customs faster. So that being said, whenever you have blanks sent to me to turn, even if it is the day that you order said blanks and have them shipped to me, you can send me what you want via private messenger. So it's already in that little area, so that whenever I go to get to your basket to turn for you, it's already there. I don't have to ask you. I can just jump on the lathe and go. That will make things faster. For those of you who love for me to freestyle, that is awesome. We are actually, well, Justin doesn't know this, I'm actually about to ask him to start writing little notes for each one of your drawers that states freestyle.
I'm not sure about doing that.
Or customize. I think that would work good.
Well,
freestyle or customize.
Might.
What? Oh, we have a disclaimer. We have 2 children, and our children are loud, and they are running around playing. So you may hear our children. You may see our children. They may want to be stars of our show. We're sorry now in advance. Back to business.
The whole put a note in there about what style they like. Okay.
Okay. We'll do it later.
It might be a possible solution, but what if customer preferences change and they have to see a blank they want to copy it, or a pen they want to copy it?
True, you're right.
Or they think, oh, well, the freestyles are nice, but I think I'd like to dictate this next one.
Let's see. So, okay, well then Justin has a good point. So, anywho, if you want to send me a message because when he's at work,
I'm at work now.
when he's at Facebook, he can't always open up his phone, and
True that.
I can't always contact him. He can't always contact me, vice versa. So send me a message, whenever you order some blanks. Hey, I want these freestyled. I want these thick, thin, medium, with a ring, with stones, whatever, crystals. And that'll help a little bit more and for me to move faster. I never in my wildest dreams thought that I would have a custom list as long as I have. And I've tried it several different ways since starting this business. At one point, I had a sign-up sheet on the page, and people got to sign up, and then they got to choose what they wanted, blah, blah, blah. But I had to stop doing that because people would sign up multiple times. Multiple people would sign up constantly, and it would like a mile long. So then I came up with the idea of doing what? It's okay. I came up with the idea of doing the custom blank drops, which I used to do. But then a few people started asking, hey, can I send you blanks? Sure, you can. And that slowly grabbed hold and people caught on, and more people send blanks. And I have a issue with feeling a little overwhelmed because I want to make sure that you all as customers are happy, and I am turning fast enough for you guys. So that's why yesterday I put the post up there asking, do people want me to change the 2 for domestic, 4 for international turns, and did the poll because I have had a few people that are wanting more than just their 2 or their 4 done. Okay, alcohol.
I don't drink.
Rubbing alcohol. We'll take it off.
Where's that at?
In the shop where you had it last.
I need to get past you then.
Okay. There you go. So anyhow, so the custom thing is send in a blank. It's one way to send in a blank or multiple blanks. Is one way to get one of our pins. My pins. I am the only turner. I will always be the only turner. I've had a few people who have been concerned and have messaged me recently asking if I will only be the only turner. Yes. I do not have anyone else to turn. I do not have anyone else that is interested in turning. I understand that the majority of you are here for my art and my art only. So it will stay that way. Now, sanding and polishing is a different story. I do have somebody that helps me sand and polish and then I turn, they sand and polish, and then I shine. And then hubby packages and ships and all that good jazz. So we you made me lose my train of thought, man. Man, right here. So we do the customer blanks, and then we also, I used to do the custom blank drop, where I would drop a certain amount of my personally owned blanks. Hi, Stacy. Stacy, it took a while for Justin to want to help. He has finally gotten on board more than he was before. If I can figure out how to get through the customs faster, the only thing that slows me down, honestly, is I'm a stay-at-home mom. I have to take my son to school and pick him up 4 times a week, and then on Monday I have him and Ireland with me all day long. So I have to split my time between turning, talking to customers, and taking care of the kids and the house, and so on and so forth. And so yeah. If I have a lot of people who say, hey, I want freestyle all the way, then I can crank out some pins fairly fast. If I have people who want me to cut their pin to be exactly like another picture of a pin, then I have to sit there and I have to look at the picture, cut, look at the picture, cut, look at the picture, blah, blah, blah. So it takes me a little bit longer to do it that way. And then, so that's why it's been a little bit rough. We have some people who only have 1 or 2 blanks here, and then we have some people who have multiple blanks here. I'm trying to fix a pin really quick. Some of the casters like to write on the ends of these blanks with Sharpie marker, and I don't always realize that I don't get it off the end of the pin before it goes to the shipping process. So Justin just showed it to me and said it needs to be removed. There you go, baby.
See, guys, I'm always looking out for you.
Here comes the toddler. See, Stacy, that's why I said you gotta find somebody to help you sand and polish. Okay, let's take your sock off. Go put it in the dirty clothes. And go get a pair of shoes on. Well, she'll put socks on. Anyhow, yay! Welcome to the crazy day of the Bass family. Okay, take it off and put it in dirty clothes and go get new pairs on.
Can you find them, please?
They're in there in your sock drawer.
Okay. Can you get out of it?
In a minute.
Oh.
You're shaking the table, baby.
I'm shaking the table.
Stop, please. Ireland Clara Jean 1. Thank you. Sorry, guys. Well, that's cool. Who's moving there? That's fun. Okay. Justin will take care of y'all while I go take care of the child.
Hi. See that black thing behind me? That's a snake tank.
Snake tank.
Yeah. Go with mommy now. We have a much, much better camera on the way. And I'll be setting up a better place to do this. Right now, you get to see it in raw form. Donna is trying to explain our ordering process and why she does the way she does things. I'm hoping to get quite a lot of content from us. We have some cool ideas coming up. Packing and shipping consist of me sitting at this table for now, going through a box of orders. That's one box of orders, and individually wrapping everything you buy. Nice shoes. I like it. Are you gonna go play, Bubba?
Stay.
Come here.
She wants to say hi.
I just want to get her.
Hi.
Oh.
Hi.
This is our 2-year-old. This is why we do what we do. This is Ireland. Ireland doesn't know it yet, but she is walking towards adoption. And we are walking hand in hand with her.
Yes.
Ireland, what's your name?
Ireland.
Ireland.
How old are you?
2.
There
Yay!
You're about to be 3.
Yeah.
3.
You'll be 3 soon.
15.
Ireland,
Hey, Papa.
named after the country, is accident prone and every bit of the terrible twos.
Yes.
She gives us a run for our money, if you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
But with both of us handling it, I think we're much better off than if either one of us did this by ourselves. Both of us, let's just say, didn't have perfect pasts, and we know what that's like, and we have learned from that, our pasts,
To be free.
and decided that we're going to give both of our kids the best scenario possible to survive this crazy world that we live in. And this business is going to help us facilitate that.
Yep.
In the beginning, it's adoption. Going forward, it's education, discipline, tutoring, just showing them how to be a loving, caring individual while handling their business. So hopefully we'll see more of her.
Oh, I'm
And-
sure you'll see more of her.
And do more cool
She
things.
likes to
with
be the
kids.
spotlight.
We went live the other night on Facebook, which may still happen occasionally, but we're trying to make YouTube the main platform because those
Hi, Millet.
videos can easily be seen. But we went live and showed you goats and stuff at night. It was hard to see. That'll change when we get our new camera in that I just spoke about. We'll go live on the move. That camera can do some cool things.
Yeah, we're hoping we'll be able to go live with that instead of having to sit here at the computer. Because as of right now, you can't use your phone to go live on YouTube until you hit 1,000 subscribers, I think.
Papa, don't be free like this.
I didn't believe my husband when he told me that, so I tried it a while ago and I
But-
said, nope,
but ask
not
me.
doing it. You have to do a computer.
All right, you want to play Bubba?
So we did have a question about the adoption. Tanya,
Okay.
there's no way to know if I'm going to be, if I'm close or not to the amount that we need for the adoption. Please shut the door, guys.
Close the door.
I'll take care of it.
You weren't raised in a barn. Maybe you were. Close the door.
Close the door, baby. Thank you. We don't know because of the fact that there's so many different, what's the word I'm looking for?
I didn't hear you.
There's so many different aspects of this adoption that are not going the way that we were expecting them to go. So, we are not sure how much it's going to end up costing. And the lawyer that we have right now, we might not be able to stick with him, which means that we have to start the process over with a different lawyer. We don't know yet. It's all up in the air.
A lot of unknowns.
Yes, she is way too smart for an almost 3-year-old.
We have new subscribers now.
Awesome.
Melody King.
So anyhow, back to where we were at before the 2-year-old was distracting me. So you can send blanks in and have them turned into diamond painting pins or other things. If they're pin blanks, there's not a lot I can do. I mean, I can do certain things. I can do writing pens. I can do keychains. I can do, I think, bottle openers. What are some other things I can do? I'm drawing a blank right now. But I can do a lot of different things. If you send bigger blanks than pin blanks, then there's more, even more that I can do.
By the way, last chance to enter the contest for the free pin. If your submission is not in before this video is over, which could be any moment with our internet service, then you don't get to enter. And we'll be checking for subscribers when I go down the list.
Anyhow, back to what I was saying. Again, you can send a blank in. Sometimes we will, or I will be able to post some blanks on the page for people to be like, "Ooh, I like that blank. I want it in my drawer." I have not done that in a while because I've been so busy with all the blanks that everyone sent me, and I'm getting ready. I've got, what's today's date? Today's date. Let's see. Today's the 11th. So I have just under 2 months before I leave to go to Texas. And I'm hoping to only be in Texas for a month this time. I don't know. We'll see. I'm not sure. But I want to get as many of y'all's customer blanks turned as I possibly can before I leave. Because that will determine whether or not I'm buying a third lathe to be able to turn while I'm down there. The contest for the free pin, Melody, is take a screenshot. You just subscribed to our YouTube, so take a screenshot showing that you were subscribed to our YouTube. Go to our Facebook page, and there is a post by my husband where you can post in that comments. Millet wants Ireland to come back.
Millet, if the longer Ireland stays here, the less information we can pass out.
Yes.
Is this person ready to show?
I have to check to see if it's been paid or not. Yes, I believe she paid. I can. I'll double check though. So I will start sharing my blanks on the page again soon. Oh, he just dropped somebody's pen.
Luckily, it wasn't a spinner.
It's okay though. It didn't break.
No,
my pins don't break. They're not unbreakable, but they're less breakable. How long have I been turning, Wendy? I have been turning since February of 2020. So that's another way. And then the third way to get something from me is, and Thursday Pin Pops is where I turn a bunch of pins or sometimes other things than just pins. And my admin, Anna, posts them on Thursdays at random times for different ways of grabbing them. Random number generators, me pleases like quick grabs, auctions. We used to do some fun games like question like what's the word?
Random questions.
Random questions, like trivia questions.
How deep is the ocean?
So we used to do that. Anna is now under control of doing the pin pops. So whatever she feels she wants to do is what she usually does. Now, my husband and I have been talking today about the possibility of starting a website. We are not 100% on that yet. We shall see. Yes, Millet, you are free to come and visit us whenever you come down here. That would be awesome. But with the website, we're that's not going to be anytime in the near future. We've got to research it. We got to find somebody to help us build it and figure out how to work it. So we're going to work on that. I have decided after yesterday's poll, I have decided that I will up the amount of pins that I will do per customer to four per domestic and 6 per international. So that does not mean that you have to get 4 or 6. That means that you can get up to that amount done in that day. Because as long as I have my assistant here helping me sand and polish, and then this guy right here, when he comes home, he sometimes sands and polishes too if I'm behind. So I am able to get out more pins now. And I think that that will help you all get your pins quicker, your custom pins. I do not know if Anna is watching. I do not think she is watching. Why? Oh.
She's a mini fan.
Yeah, it's not easy, huh? Hi, Patty.
It ain't easy being cheesy.
So, that being said, we are always open to opinions, advice, options. If you think that the way that we run things is not working, and you think that it's too much of a struggle for you and other people, come to us. Tell us. We would love to hear it, and then we can take it into consideration. And yes, the feedback, we can take it into consideration and possibly fix or change something up, tweak it a little bit, here and there, make it a little bit easier for you. And Anna might be napping right now, because she works at night. She's a teacher overnight. So all of those things being said, I still hold it true right now, and I'm going to tell you, if you have blanks in my shop and I'm not turning fast enough for you, and you want me to send your blanks to you or to another turner, it is not going to hurt my feelings. I will apologize to you for not being fast enough for you, but I will offer to go ahead and send them to wherever you need me to send them. I completely understand. No, only you and Anna. Sorry. Oh, Castor is talking to me. I've got some really cool blanks coming. So, speaking of blanks, did everybody did y'all get what you wanted from Midwest last night? Hi, Millie. Because I got a few. I didn't get everything I wanted, but I got a few.
You did a good question there.
That is a good question.
I would say here.
Here.
Yeah, turn that down there. Wait, are you turning down Texas or not?
I don't know. Who thinks I should turn in Texas?
You're looking at me for it. I'm not the one voting. They are. Does Anna need tips?
I got cart jacked. No, Anna does not need tips. I got cart jacked a couple of times. I got cart jacked so much that I had to make four different checkouts because I kept getting cart jacked.
Should I give her business card or anything?
No, she has them for me.
So she has nothing to pass.
No. Candy. You can give her some candy. Oh, she gets this stuff though. She does get this. How much room does she have?
It's a big envelope, so this is gonna get a pipe though, so take up some room.
That one shouldn't need a pipe, do you think?
Yeah, it is.
You could just take this and tape this around. Take 4 of those.
I could.
Tape 4 of those.
Just 2.
2? You sure?
2 of the 3. Yeah.
Okay. Here's a thick one.
I'll wrap it first.
And here's a thick one. So anyhow, sorry about that. He had a little bit of a question. Oh, finish Brave. Ha! Yeah, if I go to Texas and I don't turn, then Brave is coming with me and I'm going to finish Brave. I like to turn. I honestly do. It helps relax me. But I'm not gonna lie. I am looking forward to a small break. Just a small one. But in the back of my head I'll be worried about all of you that have blanks sitting here in my drawers waiting to be turned because I feel bad because I haven't done them yet. So
There's two aspects to owning a business. One, you have to care about your customers, fulfill those customers' orders, and make them happy.
mhm.
And generally, just doing the business makes them happy, or else they wouldn't be there in the first place. The other aspect is you got to make time for yourself, because if you don't, you're going to get burnt out. And the customers who cannot or will not, or say they do but don't actually understand that, are going to have to walk away. Amazon.com started selling books, just books that you read, not ebooks, physical hardback, softback books. That's all they did. And then they discovered they could do more. So they had three choices. One, find somebody to help me expand. Two, watch people walk away and fulfill a few orders, but not a lot. Three, give up entirely. They found help and they expanded. Um, we like to put all of what we do in God's hands. And so that's what we do. If we can find help, we do. If we can't, then we don't. And so what happens with this business will largely depend on what he wants. So Donna does what she can, as much as she can, within the stresses of life and that this business brings to her. Thank you. And she will continue to do her best for you with the best customer service that I've ever seen. I don't know about you guys, but when you call up to get customer service from other companies, do they offer to remake pins if you're not happy? Do they offer to pay for the shipping back to her? Not often. I mean, some places like Amazon do, but Amazon can do that. They have billions of dollars. We're just a little short of $1 billion. So just a little bit short of $1 billion. But we do our best with customer service in light of that shortness of $1 billion. And if Donna doesn't take a break and go to Texas and visit some family and sit on my dad's couch while she's talking to my stepmom and my sisters and stuff, then she won't have that time to miss being at the lathe and turning her little heart out for your pens. And we understand that taking a break from the job is probably going to secretly annoy some people. It might even cause customers to be like, you know what? I need my service faster than that. And we respect that. Some people need service faster. That's their prerogative, and we can't argue with that. I know that when I'm in a long line at a restaurant and it's taking unnaturally long, my stomach doesn't need that Mexican food or that Chinese food or that American food or whatever food I'm there for. I can probably change my tastes and go elsewhere. It's all about what the customer can tolerate. If you are the best selling hamburger stand in the world, everybody's going to have their hand out ready to give you money. And that's what you guys do. You literally have your hands out with fistful of cash wanting to have to hand us money. You know we're going to make a good product. We know we're going to make a good product. So products aside, it's all about ready to hand us money. You ever heard that phrase, shut up and take my money? Because you like the product so much? Well, we can only take the money out of your hands so fast. We're going to have to let some people walk away.
And that's only because
we don't want to.
The majority of you all want what I do, what my art is, and not another turner doing it here.
Yeah.
So that being said, I mean, I can turn all day long, but if I only have one person standing and polishing, it's going to take longer because the person that stands and polishes for me right now, she's only here for about 5 hours a day.
And Donna is the only artist that we allow to make your creations, because if it wasn't like that, then It's not genuinely Donna, and you're not getting the artist's creation. It's her mind, her eyes, her hands making the magic happen. I'm just wrapping it in bubble wrap, and our other help is just making it shine up a little bit. But Donna is the real magic behind all this, and I love her for it. Y'all love her for it. I love her for more than just that. But you guys get the idea. So Donna's gonna take a little break. I don't know if she's gonna, not from this broadcast, but in Texas. I don't know if she's gonna turn down there or not. It depends on how much free time she has. Because I'm thinking that she should not turn while she's in Texas, and she should diamond paint while she's in Texas when she has downtime. She's gonna be meeting family and all that. But if she's so consumed with filling your orders, because she cares about people pleasing, if she's so consumed with and concerned about filling your orders, she can't enjoy a meal with my family that we're down there with, or she can't enjoy going shopping with my mom. She can't enjoy any of those things. I think Donna wants to add something. Sorry, baby. Well, hey, you talk for a while. I figured I'd interject my opinions.
Yeah, I know. So anyhow, that being said, if I don't turn while I'm down there, I'm hoping I'm going to be using my time off, because normally I'm off on Saturday and Sunday. I don't usually turn on Saturday and Sunday. So I'm going to start next week. This week I didn't. I wanted to do it this weekend, but I'm not.
What?
I'm kind of turning on my days off. I'm feeling a little under the weather today because of the weather, the pollen and stuff in the air, that nasty yellow stuff. So I didn't end up turning this weekend like I wanted to. But I'm hoping to use some of my days off to turn extra pin pop pens, so that my employee has a job to do while I'm gone, which is sand and polish. And then this one will have to shine them probably. And yes, this one right here, this lovely man right here. We'll have to. What's wrong, baby?
Daddy, we put a bunch of worms in that beef ash pile to make it go faster into dirt.
Cool.
We're only with compost.
Okay. So I'm hoping to do that so that y'all still be able to get your Donna fix for the time that I'm gone. Pollen is insane and it sucks. So that's one of the things that we're considering is that I take some time off, but y'all still get the pin pops. Now, I'm struggling with what to do about blank drops in that time, because all of you know that we have a resident caster, David Lewis, in our group, and I kind of feel bad about him losing that business for that full month. So I don't know exactly how to approach that, because while I say I want to say yes, go ahead, do your blank drops and you can send blanks, blah blah blah, I also don't want to come back home to having 300 or 400 blanks sitting in drawers waiting to be turned for me to get caught back up on.
Now, see, I don't mind that.
So I don't mind it either. I don't.
With the disclaimer that they won't even be starting to be turned for a while.
Yeah.
Some people can wait 6 months. Some people can't.
Yeah. So I mean, if everyone, maybe we should do another poll on the page,
Or just put a disclaimer out and whoever ships it, ships it.
Yes, we could put a disclaimer out. We could have, when David does his drops, we can have him put a disclaimer out that Donna is not turning for a month, that these blanks will be shipped to her and put in your drawers, but they will not get turned immediately. That would probably work.
And by immediately, we say 1 to 2 weeks. Donna's roughly about a week or 2 out. Meaning, if you have a blank arriving today, in roughly 2 weeks, worst case scenario, 3 weeks, you're going to be shipping out. Not at your house, but you're going to be shipping out. We've
And
noticed we've
you
noticed
also have to remember that when you order the blanks from David, it usually takes him roughly a week to get them shipped to me.
that's true.
Especially because he has his regular 9 to 5 mundane job that sometimes takes more time than not with his time, and he might not be able to get the blanks out as quickly as normal because of it. Like this last week, there was a really bad accident that he had to do an investigation on in Tennessee, and that took a lot of his time, so he was behind. Now I'm going to tell you, he has made up for not having time off in the past 2 days. He's got a big blank drop ready for you guys, and it is beautimous. Beautimous. These blanks are so pretty. So pretty. Makes me want to buy them all so I can sell them to y'all instead of y'all going and buying them, you know.
You know what they're not as pretty as?
Ha!
You. No.
Oh.
This bad boy right here. They're not as pretty as this, though. You know why? Because it's mine.
The screen's going to go a little bit blurry for just a second. I think I need to... There. Is that better? No.
Oh, got a flower.
Oh, I got a flower, guys. Look. We have these flowers all over our property. And they smell so good. They smell so good. I wish there was a way for me to put these flowers in pins because they're so pretty. But I don't know how to dry flowers and put them in resin. I just know how to put already dry flowers. Here's one of our sponsors, Ireland. Here you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Now please go play. She's gonna dance in front of the camera. Go.
They posted a picture of us live.
Oh, really? Who did?
Melody King
Oh.
and Glenn Gower.
That's funny. Go play. Oh, don't step on the bubble wrap. Yeah, we don't want to pop all of Mama's bubble wrap. This stuff is like liquid gold. Well, not liquid, but plastic gold. There we go. Okay. So please don't push things. Hey, please do not touch the computer. Awesome. Oh, you did that screenshot? Melody. Melody.
Melody.
1,
Melody.
2. Melody says hi. Sean says hi.
Hi, Melody.
If you'll both go outside. Both.
Don't let her trip.
Outside? In the top?
No, you cannot play it outside right now, but you will get extra later. Okay?
If you both play outside, you both get extra time there.
Trying to bribe the kids to go away. It's funny.
More outside time. So you get more.
You screenshotted.
Right, yes. Turn the break.
You screenshotted. I look like I'm a drunk person, man. Oh, look. Okay,
I'm
there we go.
hungry.
Look at that. Look at that. I look like a drunk person.
Hungry.
Your food is right there. Go eat it.
Yummy.
Anyhow.
She's not that hungry. Look, she passed it right up. Tristan. You push my.
Oh, I'm sorry. I pushed his bubble wrap too far away from him. And we all know he can't lean over in this chair because he falls out of the chair when he does. Twice now. Will you get my drink out of the fridge for Mommy and shut the door? Okay.
I gotta wash my hands. Thank you, Daddy.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Yay, Anna's here.
Anna's here.
Say hi. Hi, Anna.
Hi, Anna.
Oh. I wish I had this kind of energy.
Now turn around.
I wish I had this kind of energy.
Right there. Now look this way. Look this way.
Right there.
See the blue dot? Smile at the blue dot. Smile and wave at the blue dot.
Hi.
There you go.
Anna, we did not figure it out. We are on the computer. because whenever I tried to go live on my phone, it said no, 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 not till you have 1,000 subscribers.
I know.
So everybody you know, send them our link so they can subscribe.
No.
Whole thing.
Anna, look, Anna, look at what I got for you.
Anna.
Pretty. These are all cutoffs that I can't turn, and I send them to Anna, and she makes cool things out of them.
But the mic for you. You follow.
Thank you.
Yeah, then.
Be careful for the cord. So, I think I went up. Did I? Oh, so,
No,
this is mommy's.
yeah.
And my
I
mommy.
guess I should,
And my
yes.
daddy.
Yes,
my-
this is for this. She says this is for her mommy.
Daddy, have something hurt.
Nope.
Where's the cup? Where's the cup the mommy wanted?
I have no idea what you wanted.
Oh, Melody says she had a
The drink's
rush.
right there.
No, my Dr. Pepper.
Mommy,
Melody said she
can I
had a
take
rush because
can I
you told
take
her
the
that it
copy?
might
Can I take the cup?
That's true.
The copy?
take it to the kitchen.
What is
Close the back door, please, Tristan.
So that's why she did the screenshot like she did. Anyhow, do
In the
you
fridge.
have a shop? No, Anna does. Oh yeah, she just does it for her friends.
She's gonna knock the laptop over.
Okay. I'm gonna go step out and get a drink really quick. You have this.
Not with her around. Though.
Come here.
Oh, Yowie. I got one.
It's all up to me now. All right, guys. I'm gonna walk you through my shipping process. So let me finish this one up. Pop it in the bag. Okay. As many of you already know, I'm very big on customer privacy. So I'm not going to tell you who I'm packing and shipping. But I am going to tell you how I do it. So the first thing I do is I grab an envelope from a box.
Oh, right there. Go ahead.
And
Ready?
I look at the name on the envelope. If I recognize the name and how often they order, I don't have to do anything else except for do my job. But if I don't recognize the name, I'll look them up on Donna's work phone. This is Donna's work phone. Donna has 2 phones. I have 1 phone. Thank the Lord for that. Donna's shop phone usually stays in the shop or on the shipping desk. And from that phone, I can send you guys pictures of blanks that come in. I can look up customers' orders, that kind of thing. So what I do is I take a pen. In this case, we have to me, it looks like colored pencil shavings to me. I take a pen like this that belongs to a customer already been paid for.
I think that one's going to Switzerland.
We're not going to mention names.
I know.
Okay. So anyway, what I do is first I look in the holes where the tips go. And I usually blow it out. Because sometimes turning debris it's left behind in there. And no customer wants to have dust or extra clippings in their pen. Don't worry, I am COVID free. I have to get tested weekly at my job, literally weekly. I have never ever had a positive test or even a false positive, nothing, or false negative. It's always been negative. Never even had the symptoms of it. So anyway, I take a pen, I look it over, I turn it around, I look for any imperfections that I might see, anything I could possibly see that I don't like. And ask Donna, I'm pretty picky. You're not picky? What are you looking at?
Reading the comments.
We get some Justin DNA bonus. Well, some of the pens get wiped off with a wipey. Some don't. But yeah, the DNA would be right there inside the small hole, if anywhere. But anyway, I turn the pen. I look at the pen over for any defects that I don't like. If there's any holes that were made during production, they got overlooked. any dust that might have landed on the pen. I just kind of give it over good inspection. If it doesn't look shiny enough to me, I reject it and it goes back. That one looks great. Some pens don't get as shiny because they don't have a clear coat resin inside of them. And like this one has a unicorn poop, is it right? Poop? Unicorn poop pen. And I see some sparkles in there. I'll ask her, is this Diamond Cast?
Mm-hmm.
This is Diamond Cast. From Diamond Cast.
Mm-hmm.
So if it's from Diamond Cast, I reach over in my goodie box here. Diamond Cast pens, are kind enough to send us. I just had to choose the smallest bag possible for these little cards with a diamond picture on them. And on the back, it explains, you can read that later if you get one, what a Diamond Cast pen is. In this case, I'll give you a rough overview. It explains that there's actual diamond dust in the materials used to make this pen. So when you hold this pen, technically it's worth quite a bit of money, more money than you paid, because there's diamond dust in it. And diamonds are one of the most rarest materials on Earth. I'm sure there are other more rare materials. So anyway, after I've inspected each pen, which you get pretty good at when you inspect several hundred of them, and there's no flaws, I then decide, is there a captive ring around it? Is there a thin point where it might break? Things like that. If there's not, it's just a normal pen, no captive rings, no special features, not too teeny tiny in the middle or anywhere that would easily just break in half after shipping, then if that's the case, it gets a normal wrapping. Normal coverage of bubble wrap. Pop it in and I wrap it up. End of story. And here we are again.
Hi, my boss outside.
What did you say?
Hi, my Bubba's outside.
Hi, my Bubba's outside.
You should be outside with your Bubba.
Thank you, my count.
Go play hide and seek with Bubba.
I want to play hide and seek.
He's waiting on you.
Go get Bubba. Go get Bubba.
I wrap up your pen in a simple bubble wrap sheet, enough to protect it from the majority of the shipping demands. Granted, if they're going to go drop the package off of Mount Everest and hope it lasts at the bottom of the mountain, nothing's going to protect it. But I give you a thank you sticker because I thank you. And of course, it's backwards in my camera, so you probably can't read that correctly.
Oh, no, there's no stink bug in your hair. Okay.
Here we go again.
Go get Bubba back. Okay, go get Bubba back.
She wants to type in. So, hello, close up and personal. So I get a bubble wrapping going on. This is actually two pens wrapped together, and they're separated in the middle by a 2-ply wrap of bubble wrap. I put that aside, and then I get my baggie out, which you guys have seen. If you've ever ordered a pen from us, you have seen our baggies. I grab a business card, which you have seen. Slide it in, and then Donna's preferred caster. Not that she doesn't do business with other casters, but Donna's preferred caster, which is David Lewis. His business card gets inserted right behind Donna's card. And I keep my fingers in the bag, keep it open. And every single pen you order, every single, I don't care if it's an egg pen or whatever, gets a single placer. Single placer. If you ordered 2 pens, you get, can't really see that, but you get 2 single placers. Regardless. Why, Justin? Why do you put 2 single placers in there? I put 2 single placers in there because if you happen to choose to buy a pin stand from either Gina Tracy, who makes them for Donna, or another person who crafts their pin stands. There's a teeny tiny hole in the bottom of that pin stand that a single placer fits very nicely into. And I want you to be able to use that. Even if you don't buy a pin stand, it's there in case you do. The next thing I do is I grab, if you have 2 pins, I grab another kind of tip. We've got straighteners, we've got multi-placer small, multi-placer medium, and multi-placer large. When I say small, medium, large, I mean
3, 6, and
Yes.
9, I believe.
what you heard
Or
her
3,
say.
4, and 3, 4, and 9, I think.
3, 4, and 9 little drills. I try not to double up on them. So if it's a 2-pin purchase, you have 2 single placers for 2 of them. And the other side gets like a straightener and a multiplacer, or a multiplacer and a bigger multiplacer every single time. And they're all in that baggie. And then last thing I do is I grab candy. I'm not a fan of the 6-lit. So what I do is I pass it on to you guys. Aren't I nice? What I am a fan of is chocolate. I'm a fan of chocolate. Do you still have short straighteners? Anime, that's all we have is short straighteners. You are very good at packing the orders. All can add candy, and we would really love y'all forever. We're already adding candy, Mrs. Tailored Made
Sometimes
12.
we don't get candy in there.
Occasionally, every once in a while, we're low or missing candy.
Because somebody likes to eat it.
What piece did you just take?
I took one. I had to get the white chocolate.
Okay. Anyway, so candy is the last step. I saved the Reese's for last so I can enjoy them. Let's see what else we got in here. I love me some candy. Those Reese's may melt. If they melt, then I'm sorry. Give us some feedback. Let us know they melted.
The chocolate might stop for the summertime.
So in your package, when you open it up, you're going to see your packed pins. And then you're going to see a little packet like this, inside of which are your tips. And then 2 business cards and candy. And I take the package, open it up, slide her in, package, or a Ziploc with candy, slide it in, and we do not seal the packages. This is something I've always preached from the beginning. Do not seal the packages until your last minute preparations, because you don't want to come across somewhere where you've got 2 packages accidentally. Let's say Mrs. Jane Smith, whoever that might be, it doesn't exist. Mrs. Jane Smith got some pins and Donna accidentally made her 2 different bags. We like to combine those 2 bags instead of making her pay double shipping. So if you leave the bags open, you can find that there's a double and then move the contents over without destroying a bag. So that takes care of that. I put the bag in the next. I can't really see it the way the camera's going, but I put that completed bag in another box full of completed bags. When I have all of the bags, there's a few more left in there, finished and done, and in the next box, I've got 3 boxes I'm dealing with here. Only one of them has unpacked pins. Once they're all done, then Donna usually takes the entire box into the office, which is that way, towards that pink wall you see in the background, and sits down at my professional gaming computer that I made for video editing, which I still do occasionally. I'm still working on that. And then she processes the shipping. All that money you paid in shipping, that's where she spends it. So when you pay that $4 in shipping or whatever she's charging you, I'm not really a part of all that yet. Or $20 or $10 or $2, whatever the shipping is, I don't know. When she gets to that point, all that money comes out of the account and goes to Postal Service. Where is that priority box thing? Let's something I want to show them that. You don't have to be packed in a little red envelope. You can be packed in a box
We have a couple of different types of boxes. We have priority mail boxes, which I believe are $8 to ship with. And then we have just generic little boxes that I've bought off of Amazon.
Mrs. Tailored Made 12 has a collection of our business cards. If anybody feels they don't need business cards, I already put a post out on the page and kind of made an announcement. If you don't like the tips we send you, why waste them? Let us know. Send me a message. Send Donna a message. The more we know, the more we can do. You can't fix a problem that you don't know about. Maybe you like collecting our business cards. That's fine. Make a wallpaper out of them. But I try not to send business cards to people that order the most because we know they already have some. Tips. There's some people that don't need tips at all. People who can't eat candy. I don't know if that's you. But if you're watching this and you can't eat candy and you can't stand it, you just throw it in the trash. Send me a message. Say, hey, Justin, I'd like to not have candy in my bag. I'll make sure that happens. If you don't like doing business with David Lewis, that's your prerogative. I don't even know why you wouldn't, but if you don't, let me know. I won't put a business card in there. If you've got 12 of Donna's business cards and you don't need number 13, let me know. I won't send it to you. I got no problem with that. Business card in mind. Pen stash pick.
Yeah, Anna's pin stash is the picture on our business card.
Right.
So Anna is our
Right.
admin, is one of our admins, and her pin stash, which is the pins that she owns from me,
S. Barker, that's Sean,
are on
right?
there. Mm-hmm.
Okay, no tips. Yeah, we took care of that, Miss Barker. No, it's not a bad thing. Okay, I appreciate that. Oh, heck no, I want that candy.
Sean,
said.
we know you want the candy. We know.
All right,
know.
so next package is going to be... Oh, you thought I was going to say their name, huh? Yeah, see, that's not how we roll. I don't tell you the customers' names, but I will show you the pretty pens.
That is pretty. That one was not an easy one for me, because I don't do so well with simple design. Simple is not easy for me. But they wanted a simple 4-bump with a ring. I did it. I actually did it, and I was proud of myself. So we Justin uses a lot of bubble wrap.
Only on ones that have captive rings.
A lot of bubble wrap.
Only on captive rings.
We would much rather make sure that your packages are safe.
Oh, yeah, get this. I'm glad you said that.
Miss Tailored Made 12. Miss Tailored Made 12. I'm not sure who. Oh, Taylor Tasha. Miss Taylor Tasha wants you to double down on the candy on her order.
Make a note of that, and I will. So, for instance, this is a pin that's going out. It has 2 captive rings. But if you notice, my eyes caught the more slim line approach beneath those rings. It's a little slimmer beneath those rings. Like not a lot, but I mean, not a whole lot, but enough to cause me to see that. If I see that there's a huge reduction in size in the middle, that's fine. When you're using your pen, that's not going to matter any. But when this has to travel 500 miles, 1,000 miles, 2,000 miles, 8,000 miles, maybe this is going to Russia or Japan or China or the Middle East, anywhere.
I think that one's going to Tennessee.
Tennessee, so it's right next door. We're in North Carolina. Well, there's some rocky roads between here and Tennessee. I want this pen protected at all costs. So this is not going in just any bubble wrap. I'm going to wrap this in a good single layer of bubble wrap. I'm going to put a thank you sticker on it. And then I'm going to go outside after I'm all done with the other packages, and I'm going to cut me with my chop saw some PVC that's appropriate size for this pen to go through. I'm going to stick it in that PVC, and I'm going to put some tape on the end. Oh, she said she wants this on there. So it's going to go in foam.
Whenever it goes inside PVC, we use this.
Foam, not bubble wrap. So it'll go in the foam, and then it goes in the PVC, and I tape the end so it can't slide out. And then you have PVC protecting your beautiful creation. and then I know it's going to get there. I don't care if it falls off a truck, gets rolled over by a car. PVC is going to protect this pen.
And I'm not
Unless it's a
doing.
semi
I'm not
truck.
going to do upcharges for shipping with PVC. It does
That's
cost
included.
us a little bit more, but I'm going to include that because I want to make sure that your packages arrive safely.
Any liquid pens automatically get PVC. Automatically, there's no question. Any pen that I personally feel needs a little bit more protection is getting that. I don't need it right now.
Okay.
I'm on different.
So, like I said, I mean, this is our first YouTube live. We really want to do this. Most of our YouTubes are most likely going to be of me turning. Every once in a while, I might have a whip and chat or this right here, just some banter while we're doing something for the business. But mostly, I want to do more turning for you guys because I know that you'll like to watch it. And if somebody learns how to turn, more power to you. I want to support as many people as I possibly can. I have a few customers who have started turning since they have became my customers, and they're no longer my customers because they're turning. But I still help them out as much as I can because
It happens all the time.
there's more than enough customers out there to take the load. And I know that, you know that, so I'm all good with it. If I can help better someone at the job that they're doing, I will be happy.
And they're back. What's wrong?
I didn't do anything. You're cold? It's hot outside. What are you talking about? It's colder in here than it is outside. The air conditioner's on in here.
Thank you. No, it's
Outside.
iPad. In here.
No. In your room.
Thank you for going.
Oh.
Yes, she loves her bracelet. It is a little tad big for her, Taylor. So she
Oh.
we need a dog. We need a dog.
Oh.
It's okay. Tristan, shut the door and go get Zelda, please. Zelda's gonna eat it now.
Tristan, shut the door, please.
I
I think it's a good time to consider a break in the broadcast or pick up again later. We've been going for an hour and 12 minutes.
Oh yeah, wow, we have. How did time go by so fast?
Anyway, we have family needs.
Yep, we do have family needs.
different food.
Okay, we'll get you different food. We in a minute.
Thanks, guys.
We really appreciate y'all being here with us for our first live broadcast. Hopefully the next one will be me turning. Maybe later on we'll go live on the page to show off the baby goat and see if there's new baby goat. We don't know. We'll see. But thank you so much for joining us. We had fun. We hope we answered some questions. We're going to tag this video in the announcements, and hopefully it will help. Well, we didn't even get to go over the pricings and stuff.
Nope. That's what happens when you
I'll have to make another video, I guess. So I guess we will have to redo another video.
No, bring a dog.
I think that doing video explaining everything will be easier for people than typing it out on the page. So we'll see. But we love you guys. We're going to get off here. We appreciate y'all visiting us and listening to us for an hour and 13 minutes. And we're going to get back to shipping. And that way everything will be ready for tomorrow to go to the mail. Bye. Y'all have a safe Sunday.